the constellations. They remind me that this life cannot be lost forever. I watch my generation. It's so evident this world will soon be gone. Will soon be gone. Can we leave for tonight? Run away. Let's run away, run away. Can we get out of sight? Fly away. Let's run away, run away. Let's run away, run away, run constellations. They remind me that this life cannot be lost.
The side of your mouth twitched up, forming a smile. Your boyfriend quietly stepped inside and then slowly closed the door behind him. You couldn't help it but scan his perfect body with your eyes. A black baggy t-shirt covered up his top made your smile grow even more. The thought of no one seeing what's under the shirt brought good feeling to you. You were relieved. You thanked God he didn't wear one of his turtleneck shirts that hugged his body so tight that almost showed everything beneath it. It's not that you didn't want to see him in one of these shirts, it just you didn't want anyone else to see him with it. Whether girls, your eyes traveled further down to his lower body, where his grey sweatpants covered with needed to be covered. You swallowed your saliva at thought, trying to hold yourself. Those thighs though. You suddenly thought you had no idea why you're in them that much. It's probably because Jungkook endless nagging about them. The urge of touching them suddenly rose in your mind, making you quickly shake your head, not wanting to be turned on. A quiet giggle came from Jungkook, took you out of your innocent thought, making you look up and search for his face. The room was dark, but the door of balcony was wide open, with the moonlight coming through it, which allowed you to clearly see his face and the rest of his body. "What's with that face? You missed me?" Jungkook whispered suddenly in front of the bed as he tilted his head to the side. You looked at him, pouting. Why? Because you just remember what happened 2.5 hours ago. What are you doing here? Go. Did you come to see your ex? You asked, waving with your hands, a sign of get out of here. What? Jungkook asked, giggling at your remark of his ex. He shook his head, thinking of what he should do with you. Should he grab you from the cheeks and squeeze them tight, or should he just carry you like a baby and kiss you? He slipped off his black slippers, slowly crawling towards you. He sat in front of you, knees touching your crossed legs. His gaze slowly moved along your form. As soon as his eyes met yours, he cocked an eyebrow with a devilish smirk on his face. You slammed his chest with the back of your hand, glaring at him. You hoped he didn't notice your burning cheeks. Jungkook giggled, reaching up the side of his chest you just slapped few seconds ago, caressing it with his hand. Shh, you will wake her up, you said, pushing Jungkook away. Even though you said that, but there was a tiny hope in you that he wanted to be sleeping girl to wake up and see how your boyfriend is sitting with you. She will be so shocked to see him with your you after continuously trying to spread the both of you. Do I look like I care? Jungkook said, raising an eyebrow. You shrugged, his eyes drifting to the side. Jungkook leaned in, his face barely few inches away from yours, but he felt close. Too close that his warm breaths were caressing your neck. His lips suddenly touched the skin of right beneath your ear and slowly moved to your ear. Lay down, babe, he whispered, his voice sounding like honey. But you couldn't help but to hit the bottom of your lip, avoid any sound of escape. I need the cover
Let's run away, run away, run away, run away. I see the constellations. They remind me that this life cannot be lost.